meter per second square. Students, have you got the point? Gravity will be represented by G. Gravity represents by G. That's why our gravity, our earths attract or pulls a given object towards itself by 9.8 meter per second squares. So such type of attractions or such type of exertion of force through this by 9.8 meter per second square is called gravitational force. Gravitational forces. So gravity, it causes objects to fall rather than up. Have you got the point, students? For example, let's ask you one question. Why for when you lift up a given object up, when you throw up, why it become down? Students, let you give your suggestions for your parents. I will give you a second. Students, good. Because it is for the matter of gravity. Gravity allow an object towards itself, or the earths attract a given object by 9.8 meter per second square towards itself. So it causes object to fall rather than up. It cannot allow an object to go up. Rather, it makes falls down. For examples, let's do an example. If we throw up a piece of chalks up, look at the students. If we throw up these chalks, what will be happen? We will throw up. Look at students. After a few seconds, it will become down. Why it will not be stay up? Why it will not be stay up? Students, can you try? Good. It is for the matter of gravity. In that, gravity allow every object to falls down. Good, students. So, Isaac Newton, the first scientist to study gravity and forces. You see, students, for the first time, the first scientist tried to suggest gravitational force and prediction of 9.8 meter per second square was for the first time judged by Isaac Newton. Good, students. I hope you understand very well what we are dealing with now. Have you got the students? Good. Now we'll pass to the second type of forces, that is weight. Students, now you have seen gravitational force, how gravitational force affects a given object. You see that here. Now we're going to see weights. 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 Students, a gravitational force, a gravitational force acting it is a gravitational forcing acting on a body. Have you got the students? Weight is a gravitational forcing acting on a body. Students, weight is represented by W. Here there is mass of a given object. Mass of a given object is represented by M, a small m. Good. Now there is a gravitational force that can be represented by a small g. So weight, as we said, it is a gravitational forcing acting on a given body. So weight is equals to mass times g. Weight is mass times g. Mass not is the mass of a given object. Here there is exertion, or here there is gravitational force that can be acted on a given mass of an object. So weight is a gravitational force acting on a given masses. Thank you very much, students. I hope you have got some concepts about weight, mass, and gravity. Good. So it depends on local acceleration. Local accelerations due to gravity and the mass of object So they depend on local accelerations due to gravity and mass of an object. Because you see, for example, students, what will be the gravity on the Earth? The gravity on the Earth and the gravity on the Moon will be different. That's why their weight also be different. It means that the weight of a given object on the Earth and the weight of a given object on the Moon will be different. That's why it depends on, you see, students, it depends on a local acceleration due to gravity and mass of an object. That's why the weight will be vary with these local accelerations. I mean that the weight is vary with local acceleration due to gravity and the mass of an object. Good. Since weight is force, the unit of measurement is Newton. Students, we say that force is measured by newtons. Force is measured by Newton meters. So look, force is measured by Newton meter, or we can represent by Nm in such a way that. So force is measured by the Newton meters. The same to that, weights also can be measured by Newton because of it also a forces, a type of forces. Thank you very much, students. Let us summarize our today's topic lessons in a very brief explanations. I hope you understand, you get a full of informations, especially about forces, gravity, and weights. Good. Can you remind us what we have seen now? Thank you very much. Say that first we have seen about forces. We describe the forces. We say that force is any object, a given object cannot move from one place to place without forces. We say that. And also, that's why to move a given object from one place to another place, it needs a forces. So, force is a pushing and a pulling of an object. Good, students. And we say that what is pushing, what is pulling? Students, we say pulling is moving some things or objects closer to you. This is pulling, and pushing is moving of an object away from you. This is the difference between pulling and pushing. That's why pulling and pushing is the force that we exert on a given body of an object or an object. Good. So there are a variety of forces, a number of forces. For your levels, look, force are frictional force, gravitational force, and weight are some number of that can be categorized under forces. So if you remember, force can also be measured by what? By Newton meters. Good, students. We say that what is gravity? Gravity is an invisible type of force that pulls every object towards itself down earth. So it is invisible type of force that pulls every object down towards the earth. That's why if you throw up a given materials or a given, for example, piece of chalk upward, it will become down for the matter of gravitational forces. So it causes object to fall rather than up. So the first scientist who determined or who predict these gravitational forces was the scientist called Isaac Newton's predicts these gravitational forces. Lastly, we have seen, students, about weight. So weight is which represents by W. So it is a gravitational force acting on a body, or the gravitational force acting on a body of or on an object. So look here, weight is equals to, we say that mass times gravity. Gravity means that it is the gravity which acts upon a given mass of an object. Will be the weight. So the weight of a given object is depend on local acceleration due to gravity and mass of an object. Thank you very much, students. Do you have any question? If you have any question, ask your parents. Please, students, if there is misunderstanding, confusion, you can return back the video and you can see it detailed. Until the next time, thank you very much. Thank you.